Hey Bridget, I just wanted to thank you for all your hard work today. You have no idea how happy I am that you chose our company. I know someone with your skills and personality would have had a lot of options, and I'm really grateful that in the end you chose us. It's only your first day and you did an excellent job. You're really good at what you do. I'm very happy that you decided to choose us.
Thanks for that, Edward. It means a lot hearing that from you. I'm not really sure why you thought I would have chosen any other company. It's not like I had a million different offers or anything like that. This was one of the only places that actually accepted me, so I'm really glad I passed the interview.
Are you kidding me? Are you telling me that all the other places passed up on an amazing employee like you? Just what the hell is going through their heads? I'm telling you, there's a lot we need to work on in this company. But if there's one thing I pride ourselves on, it's that we are experts in knowing how to choose people. We can see past the things that people write on their resumes, look beyond what they say in their interviews, and really get to the core of who they are. Because of this, we have the best people working here, the friendliest people you could ever dream of working with. They produce the best results, and I'm pretty sure that in a matter of time, this is going to be one of the most successful companies in the market. Trust me, it's only a matter of time if we keep going at this pace.
Wow, Edward. It seems like you're really confident in what you have here. I'm really happy to be part of a company that is proud of this kind of thing, but at the same time, I'm very curious about something.
You're curious?
Yeah, I am. Are you trying to say that you don't have any bad employees at all? Not even one?
Well, I guess you could say that not everything I say is true. It's hard to have a company with 100% perfect employees who always do the right thing. I'm not gonna lie, there are some sour grapes here and there. But when you think about things in terms of percentages, we still have one of the best demographics for employees. I like to think that the majority makes up for the minority, making it easier to put up with the bad ones, if you know what I mean.
I hope you're right about that, Edward. It only makes sense that having a great leader like you would mean that great people want to work for you, right?
Oh, come on, no need to flatter me, Bridget. You can get on my good side by producing results. I hope you know that you're not going to advance in this company by giving me honeyed words alone.
Oh my god, no! Am I actually giving you that impression? I'm sorry. I was just speaking honestly about you. I think you're a really good leader who cares about the people here. In fact, when I took the interview, there was more than one reason why I wanted to work here. At first, it was just because I needed money. But after meeting you and some of the people who work here, I realized that it's just a really good environment. It's an incredibly healthy place to be from 9 to 5. Little did I think you would actually employ me.
Well, of course I would. Why would I do anything else?
Well, to be honest, I don't know. The fact is, there's nothing really special about me in the first place, right? You've got other candidates who would have worked in this industry before. I'm not exactly young either. There's a lot more potential in someone who's just graduated from university, right? Why did you choose someone like me in the first place?
Like I said, the way we hire people is not traditional. We do it in a very unique way. I saw something in you. I saw the essence of someone who likes to work hard. I'm good at seeing the potential in people. And after a day like today, it's showing. I have to say, you know your way around a computer a lot better than I expected, maybe better than some of our other employees. Why is that? Something like that doesn't just happen by chance.
Well, it looks like you figured me out. In preparation to get this job, I practiced a lot of things on the computer. I did my research to make sure I was the best employee I could be. After all, it would suck to get a job only to lose it because I was incompetent. I wanted to make sure I could avoid that situation, no matter what.
I see. So you went above and beyond to make sure that you're doing the right thing here. I respect that. I respect that a lot. Anyway, it's your first day, Bridget, and I don't want to take up all your time. I'm pretty sure you want to get some rest without your boss disturbing you.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm really happy to get this message from you. I look forward to another day at work tomorrow.
If you need anything, feel free to contact me here. You don't need to use my email. I find that these messaging apps are a lot faster.
Thanks. I'm glad you think that way. I've got to be honest. Checking my email is an absolute mess. There are things all over the place. I'm really excited to get into the nitty-gritty of this company, Edward. Thank you for helping me out.
Hey, Bridget, do you know who I am? Of course you do. I'm one of the bigwigs at the company you work at. I've seen you with those sly little eyes of yours, watching me from time to time as I walk through the corridors. You really have a knack for spotting who's a big deal in this company, huh? Well, anyway, I just wanted to message you and praise you for all the good work that you've been doing recently. You've only been working here for 2 weeks, but you've already managed to understand what needs to be done here. You also have a lot of enthusiasm, and that's something we really value in our employees. Keep up that attitude, and I'm sure things will go just fine.
Oh, well, thank you for saying that. If you don't mind me asking, who is this?
What do you mean, who is this? It's me, Jeremy. You know, the one that you keep staring at in the workplace?
I'm sorry. I don't think I actually stare at anyone while I'm working. I've just started and I'm usually focused on my computer. But it sounds like you're someone higher up, right?
Of course I am. I'm one of the managers in your department. Are you seriously saying that you haven't noticed me? It's already been 2 weeks. I highly doubt that's the case. I know what this is. You're a little embarrassed that you've been watching me this whole time, aren't you? Look, I'm a really friendly guy. I don't mind that kind of thing. You can stare at me as much as you want, Bridget. I don't have an issue with it.
Okay. Well, thanks for saying that. I'm sure you and I will get to know each other a lot better at work.
Well, that depends. If you stop acting busy all the time, maybe you'd give me a chance to come and talk to you. Anyway, I want you to tell me more about yourself, Bridget. What kind of work did you do before you worked here?
Oh, wow. You're actually going to ask me that? It feels like I'm still in the interview.
Oh, come on, you owe me as much. I'm the reason you're working here in the first place.
You are? What do you mean by that?
Well, I'm the manager, right? I'm pretty sure you noticed we had a camera on you during your interview. It's for us to review later. The impression you gave everyone was really good, but I was the one who really pushed for you. I said we'd have to be idiots to let an opportunity like this slip through our fingers. At that point, my colleagues agreed with me. None of them could even think about hiring someone else. It had to be you. They saw where I was coming from, and here you are now diligently working for us. Do you have anything to say?
Well, I had no idea you had so much influence in me getting hired, Jeremy. I thank you for that. I really do. This job means a lot to me. I can't even imagine what would have happened if I didn't have it.
Of course. This is a mutual relationship. I got your job with a high salary, and you can flaunt that elegant beauty around the office.
Okay. I guess so.
But you gotta tell me something, Bridget. What's a beautiful person like you doing here? Don't you think you could have gotten into some other industries? Modeling, movies, or maybe some particular mature videos?
Yeah. Well, I don't know what to tell you. There are many things I could choose to do, but what I wanted to do is work here. Let's just leave it at that.
Really? Well, what did you do before this?
Well, I wasn't the most successful in getting a good job. I had to work in the fast food industry. That's why I'm really grateful for this opportunity.
Really? The fast food industry, huh? Well, you did write that in your resume. Who am I to say otherwise? You wouldn't lie to us, would you? You're too much of an angel.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for your time working with us. How about I give you a little bit of advice for when you come in tomorrow?
That would be great. I'm always looking for ways to get better at the job.
Trust me, this is one simple little trick that'll make you more liked by your colleagues.
What is it?
All you have to do is just undo that top button of yours.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, it's getting hot in here, right? No one's gonna have an issue if you wear your clothes in a way that's more comfortable. And trust me, people like me would be all the more grateful for it.
Okay, Jeremy. Thank you for the advice.
Hey, Bridget, is everything okay? Recently, I've noticed a change in your attitude. You almost seem like you don't really want to come into work. I just want to check up on you and make sure everything is alright.
It's fine, Edward. Don't worry about anything. I still enjoy working here. I guess I'm just encountering some things that I'm not used to.
Is it something to do with the work?
Yeah, there's some stuff that's a little bit hard, and I'm taking my time with it. Please don't pay attention to it, though.
Well, you can't tell me not to pay attention. I'm the person running this place, and I need to make sure that everyone is fine. If I need to pay attention to your behavior, then that's what I need to do. But anyway, I have a feeling I know what's going on here. Does this have something to do with Jeremy?
Jeremy? Why would you say that? Why would Jeremy be involved in this in any way whatsoever?
Well, if that's not a dead giveaway, then I don't know what is. This does have something to do with him, doesn't it?
Edward, it's fine, really. I'm just trying to get used to the work. Can we just leave it at that, please?
No, look, there's something you need to know about Jeremy. I've noticed the way that he's been talking to you and the things that he's been doing. This isn't the first time that this has happened.
It isn't?
Yeah, the other day I mentioned that we have some sour grapes in our company. Well, if I'm being honest, we only have one, and it's him. We had an employee before you, quite a beautiful one as well. I noticed he was getting very chummy with her and making inappropriate advances. That employee ended up quitting our company not too long after she started. When I asked her why, she didn't give me the real reason. I tried to probe her after her resignation and still got nothing. I am quite sure that he had something to do with it, and I don't want that type of thing to happen again. You can understand why I'd be concerned about this, can't you?
I see. So what I'm experiencing right now is not something new, huh?
It definitely isn't. Look, I've noticed all the sly little remarks he's been making and the way that he looks at you in the office. So I'm really worried about this. If anything happens, you can tell me, alright?
Okay. Thanks for saying that, Edward. I'm really glad someone's on my side here. I was afraid that if I said anything about this, I would lose my job.
Of course not. Look, the only people that lose their jobs are those in the wrong. I don't want you to worry about a thing. Bridget, stop being such a tease. I know you noticed my little gift in your drawer. Don't you dare pretend like it doesn't exist.
Just stop, Jeremy. Just leave me alone. I don't want to deal with this.
Deal with what? Facing reality? You can't ignore the past, Bridget. In fact, why am I calling you that? That's not your name at all. Your name is Big Busty Bridget, right?
Shut up! I don't want to be called that.
So, it's true then. I knew my eyes weren't lying. From the moment I saw you on those interview tapes, I knew something was up. You're a former adult actress, right? I'm pretty sure I used to watch your videos all the time.
I don't want to be remembered for that, Jeremy. I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. I'm trying to make something better of my life. And you doing this isn't helping.
Oh, I'm so sorry to say, Bridget, but you've got a talented history, and you have to make up for it. I'm not sure we want people like you employed at this company.
What did you just say?
Yeah, I've got particular leverage over you. You're gonna have to do me a few favors if you really want to work here.
What do you mean, favors?
You know what I mean. Come on, give me a sloppy Joe.
What the hell did you just say?
You know, wet my whistle. Show me how far you're willing to go to advance in this company. I want to see just how much you care about this.
Oh my God, shut up, you creep! I'm not going to do anything with you, you hear me? Whatever I've done in the past is behind me. Don't think about me that way.
Aw, come on, Triple B. Why are you acting like that? This isn't very different from what you've done before, right? Just come over and give me a good time. If you don't, I'm gonna tell everyone about your past. You're gonna lose your job just like that. Is that really what you want? You better do the right thing and come and see me. Hey, Bridget, I'm starting to get worried about you. We started off great. You were doing so well in this company, better than most of our employees, and now you're just disappearing. What's going on? I need to understand.
Look, Edward, I don't know if I can work here. It's probably not the best place for me.
What did you just say?
I know you're hurt by this, and I don't want you to take it personally, but I think there's a better place for me to work. This place isn't suitable for me.
You need to tell me right now what Jeremy has done. I know something's going on here.
Please, Edward, don't.
There's no use in trying to hide it. I know he's done something, so tell me right now.
Okay, look. You need to know the truth. The fact is, I lied about my work history. I didn't work in the fast food industry at all. I was actually an adult actress.
You were what now?
I know you're going to hate me for this, but that's what I used to do. Jeremy found some of my photos and actually edited them. He had pictures of me, but changed the face of the man to his own. He then proceeded to put that into my desk. It was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. He's been threatening me and saying that if I don't do things with him, he's going to tell everyone and I'll lose my job. I'd rather you hear it from me than from him.
I can't believe you would do something like that, Bridget. It's so out of character.
I didn't do it because I wanted to. The fact is, I had a little brother. Him and I grew up without any parents. It was just the two of us, and I needed to get the money to support his surgery. We found out he had cancer. The surgery for it costed $100,000. If I didn't fund that surgery for him, he would have lost his life. I needed to make money, and I needed to make it fast. Unfortunately, that was the only way I could do it. You have no idea how much I regret it. I never even had my first time, you know? Despite that, the things those people made me do for them. Even thinking about it makes me sick to my core.
Bridget.
Anyway, I'm going now because I know you hate me. Thanks for the opportunity to work with you. You really are a great leader, Edward.
This is just downright unacceptable. You're not going to be quitting this company, Bridget. I want you to continue working here.
What did you just say?
Yes, you're a very valuable employee, and we don't discriminate based on things like that. What we do discriminate against are people who do these types of things in the workplace. I'm so glad I have something solid against Jeremy. Thank you for telling me this. Don't worry about anything. I'm going to sort this out.
The next day, Edward assured me that it was okay to come to work. He was going to make sure that Jeremy didn't do anything to me. After conducting an investigation himself, he found out that Jeremy had been doing this to many other employees in the workplace. He didn't want Jeremy polluting the environment for another second, so he had him escorted out of there immediately. Jeremy spat abuse at Edward, saying that he wanted all the girls to himself. He said that Edward was trying to weed out any of the guys capable of satisfying the women there. I can only imagine that this angered Edward even more, but he kept his composure as he escorted Jeremy out of the building. From that point on, Jeremy was fined heavily and went to prison for 15 years. I hope I never have to put up with something like that again. As for me and my status in the company, Edward agreed to keep my past a secret and has even gone as far as to try to get it erased. He feels really sorry for what has happened to me and hopes that he can give me a new beginning. He's going out of his way to do this for me, so I need to go out of my way to be the best worker I can be. I really admire Edward for what he's done so far, and maybe it's even a little more than that. I feel a certain way about him that I don't feel with anyone else. I hope in time I can understand what that feeling is. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe to see more videos like this in the future. See you next time.